What up everyone, it's RAWTRILL here again, coming at you with Need for Speed Most Wanted. But I'm not here to talk gameplay, I'm here to talk about the PS4. Yes, the PS4. I know there are people that are just anxiously waiting for the PS4 to come out. These people just been googling PS4 rumors every day, and I'm one of them. But luckily, we got some good news. And no bad news included. So you guys can take a sigh of relief there. So as many of you guys heard, or some of you guys, okay, maybe a few, whatever, but Sony released some sort of teaser about a couple of days ago. If you haven't seen it, I'll put up a link in the description. But anyways, this is really interesting because there has been rumors linked to when the PS4 will be revealed. There's been dates thrown around such as the E3 event. And if you don't know what the E3 event is, it's a gaming event where video game developers showcase some of their upcoming games. Games such as Call of Duty, Battlefield, or any kind of games are showcased there before their release. It's typically held in June. But back to where we were, there were dates thrown around such as E3, May, March, and even February. Looks like there's no love for April, but let's talk about February because this is the one that is most intriguing out of all the dates. Why? Because it's closer perhaps? Well, not necessarily, but in the teaser that I just talked about earlier, it has a date at the end, and at the end this date says February 20th, 2013. That's about 2 weeks away from now, so it's pretty close, you know. And this teaser has everyone hyped up. It has the whole crowd buzzing. People are conjecturing that perhaps this is the day of the PS4 reveal. Well, there certainly are reasons that this could be the PS4 unveil, because on the 20th of February, Sony will hold a meeting. The last time they did so was 2 years ago in January 2011. And in that meeting, they presented some prototype of what will be today's PS Vita. And before that date, in 2005, they held another meeting shortly after revealing concepts of the PS3. And last, another meeting was held way back in '99. That time, they revealed designs of the PlayStation 2. So, are you noticing this trend? Each Sony meeting has something to do with unveiling something. This is why everyone is fired up. I'm fired up. You're fired up. We're all fired up. Except for Xbox fans. Don't worry, Xbox. Your time will come soon. But, man, I bet these last 2 weeks are gonna be some long ones. What also sucks is that Sony spokesman declined to say whether it will reveal a new product at the meeting. But I sort of expected this kind of path that Sony's taking, because we all know that Sony PS3 was released 1 year later. Xbox 360 was able to get a head start on Sony by selling almost 6 million units in the first year. I mean, even despite that though, the Sony PS3 was still able to outsell the Xbox 360 back in January. But still, I think what Sony should be trying to avoid is the rocky start that the PS3 had in 2006. I mean, because of that rocky start, Sony should be trying to compete with Microsoft to see who can release their console faster. The Wii U, as you guys may have known, already launched last November. So we're getting a sense that a PS4 and the next Xbox is coming up. It's just who's making the first move. Well, according to a late January source, Sony CEO has said that it will let Microsoft make the first move. He said, why go first when your competitors can look at your specification and come up with something better? Now that may be true in some sense, but if that's the case, then shouldn't the PS3 be way much better than Xbox 360? Let's just hope that things changed since then. In other news, there was a report claiming that Sony will retire the DualShock controller? First of all, that can't happen. I'm sorry. I remember the Boomerang controller, and that was the stupidest ever. I personally believe that they shouldn't even mess with the controller. I think the DualShock controller is just fine. The only reason they probably want to change the controller is due to new technology, but that's about it. They'll try to fix it if it ain't broke. And now it's time for the common question of the day, which is, between the PS4 and the next Xbox, which console will you be getting? I know that it's too early to choose because we don't really know what's it gonna be like, but are you still gonna support Sony or Microsoft? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and I'll pick 3 comments and put them in the next video. I know for sure when those come out, everyone and their grandma will be wanting one. But guys, this video is coming to an end, and I want you to do me a favor. Please subscribe, comment, favorite, and like the video. And please share this video with anyone who you may know that is interested. I'll appreciate your help. But now I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.